hey and welcome. It's Mr. Dooves from Triforce Films here for the #1 best top 10 anime betrayals house and studio tour of 2021. Thank you for joining us. Let's take a look around and see what's been going on. All right. First thing we should probably start by saying is I recently bought a new house, and in that house I renovated the basement and built a studio. 10 years now we've been making covers and the support's been insane, and so all that you see and that we're gonna kind of tour today is possible because of that. What we're standing in right now is the living room. I don't do much here, but it looks nice. There's paintings and guitars and a TV, and I built this coffee table. So that's it for that. This here's the kitchen, and I think it's probably one of my favorite places because it's where the food goes in my mouth. And if you take a look around, it's cool. Everything's smart here. Smart bulbs of many colors. Smart ass. But here's the kitchen. Whatever. This is something that I call the wizard shelf. It's just because it has a bunch of knickknacks and baubles and miniatures and weird bottles, and that's why it's the wizard shelf. It's not a great explanation. I'm gonna go. The backyard is actually one of my favorite places to be. It's nighttime now, so I can't show you exactly what is going on, but out there are fun things. Grass. I like grass. There's a cool little fire, propane fire. We got a fun hanging chair that I built for my fiance, so she's got that to sit in when I don't let her back in the house. Slightly special shout out to this little fun stair area. Put in a cool kind of lantern thing, movie poster, you get the point. Let's go. Ow. Okay, cool, fun gimmick. The basement, probably my favorite place to spend time. It's, again, of my own creation, and it's so wild that I had the opportunity to kind of form a room around my whims. The theme is kind of neon and cyberpunk and movies. This is a terrarium where I have lots of fun, cute succulents. I'm into plants now because pandemic, and I didn't know what else to do with my time and energy. A couple of my favorite movies, Empire Strikes Back, Blade Runner. These are some miniatures that I painted. Necromunda, Warhammer 40K. You like nerdy stuff? You're gonna get your fill. Check it out. Whoop, whoop. Kind of my fiance's area. She's got her little piano set up here, and I gave her some fun cyberpunk looking stuff with a fun neon and her guitar and whatever else. And look, it's a cat door. That's where the cats take a... That's where the cats do their business, okay? I don't know why you're looking for so much detail. That's just strange. Look at that. Recording sign. It's got a switch on the inside of the studio. Super neat, something I've always wanted, and it's meaningless because nobody really tries to get in there, so there's that. And what's a basement without a couch? It's where I'll sit and watch movies, TV shows, play video games, or of course play virtual reality. Got the Rift S. Super fun, little gaming computer down here. So it's all just kind of one thing. You run the mouse along from one to the next, and let's look at the next, which is a 100-inch projector screen. How big can you make your media and boil your brains like eggs? And that's most of the basement. Let's check out the studio. Which brings us to what I'm sure most of you are here to see. Retained within these walls is everything that pertains to the YouTube channel Triforce Films. And it was built from scratch, down in an empty, open, unfinished basement. From the walls, the framing, the insulation. There's soundproof insulation for studios in these walls. Of course, sound treatment all over. We've got foam everywhere to catch all the reflections. This is it. Let's take a look around. Here is where I sit and do most of my work. It's right in this fancy chair, working on this awesome computer, newest GTX 3080 in there. You want the CUDA cores, you want all the VRAM, we got them for video editing. There's nothing better. We were so lucky before all of the scalpers and bots got all the best new graphics cards. I don't know how we lucked out, but both Fisher and I got them, and we're juicing them. We're using them to make rad 4K videos. That's when you saw that upgrade suddenly on the channel, 4K. That's why, baby. You have the editing software over here, what it would normally look like when I'm doing an edit. Of course, the microphone where you hear all of my vocals coming through. This is the Rode NT1A. And of course, if you're gonna get a condenser microphone, you need power. So we've got it going through these preamplifier and compressor, and then it bounces back into the Focusrite. This is doing the final last bit of analog to digital before it throws everything onto the computer. The camera is another big upgrade for the channel recently. This is the Panasonic S1. It's got a full frame sensor, and when you put a big old lens like this on it, it's a 35mm Sigma 1.4, which is a very fast lens. That means that it's big, lets in a lot of light. It makes things pop. Whatever you're focused on is gonna look way more clear and sharp, and everything else is gonna kind of blur out. Very cinematic, really, really nice upgrade. And then we actually got this recently too as well. This is the Ninja V. Everything just gets recorded into here. When I'm done, I pop out the little hard drive here, throw it into the computer, upload the video, and then I'm able to edit the video all in computer as well after that. Let's take a look around the rest of the room, see what else is just in the space I hang out by. A couple of digital instruments here. These are all wired USB through into the computer as VST plugins. So through Cubase, my digital audio workstation, I can fire them up, load up whatever library I want, and be able to just bump, 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 bump. Of course, that's meaningless for what we do on the channel. It's all a cappella, so this is really just here for fun and my personal side projects and whatever else. Yeah, okay. Well, that gimmick was worth it. So you've seen this studio tour and visited my surroundings and where I live and spend my time. Now is the bit where we update you a bit on things, what's going on, like. That out of the way. Now the first bit of information, super top secret, that I'm going to give you that I think hundreds of you probably already know. 2 new albums, baby! Yay! Boo! Saturday Morning Acapella Volume 17 and TV Tunes Acapella Volume 3. Holy moly, 2 albums all at once, 24 tracks in each of them. That's like 50, almost 50 CD quality remastered versions of your favorite classic tracks, all for you right now. Go get them, suck them up like Skittles, you little nerps. Here, I'll play a little game with Fisher to see if he can keep up. It's on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, whatever platform you listen to things, go there. It's probably there. Just $1 a track to download, or you can spend $9 will get you 24. So it's $9 for 24 tracks each album, but I'm not here to teach you economics. Or you can just stream them on any of the streaming platforms. If you got a subscription, they are free as the wind. Ah, yes. Of course, to go along with the excitement of the launch, we're throwing in a new a discount code for merch, 30% off, and that's going straight through until July 15th. The code is SMA17. Take that code to our store, link in the description, and you can get some of these awesome new shirts. They're so soft, seriously, really comfortable. You've seen me wearing it. The design, full credit to Fisher. For this, it's kind of like abstract, surreal, like silhouette, so neat. It actually looks really good, and you can get yours right now, 30% off, and that's only going for about a month, as well as these really cute and actually kind of high quality Mr. Dooves keychain. You know, everyone's got keys, so it's practical, and you can be the first of your friends to have a little weird, squishy Mr. Dooves in your pants. Look at that guy, he's so cute! All the links are in the description as usual, and like, seriously, none of this would even be possible without the support that you guys give us, so go give them a stream. We almost make nothing on YouTube. Copyright flagged, you're gonna see blurred versions because they get blocked, but all of the streams and downloads and the merch, those genuinely directly benefit the channel, so Huge thanks. Patreon, you can get votes on tracks each month. We've got a lot of people participating in that, but it's so fun, and it's always surprising too. We're like, that one? Interesting. So if you think there's something like, there's no way you'd ever do this, Patreon's probably the place to go for that. You get free versions of album tracks, even special karaoke versions of every single song. Go check that out. Facebook is awesome. We got a huge community there, and you never have to watch a copywritten blurred version over there. They let anything fly. It is a lawless and wild land, so go join our Facebook. Twitter is actually a lot of fun recently. I share occasional teasers every week, spoilers showing my costumes, and generally it's also a way easier way to reach me for requests and just to chat. 10 years now. Just last month, we hit our 10-year anniversary of doing a cappella covers on YouTube. That's no joke. Over 700 tracks that we've covered, 155,000 subs on YouTube, 160,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, millions of streams and downloads. Right now, we are very close to 100 million views on YouTube. And it's all because of you. To those that have been with us forever, and to those that are just finding us recently, from the bottom of our little Aka hearts, we'll see you Saturday.